Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today is June the 16th, 2025. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. Just want to see. Oh, it's not registering between the two devices. So how are you all doing today? I'm exhausted. I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. It was a busy weekend. Friday and Saturday, I had my biannual crop. So everybody was all over. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I can see what I'm doing. Yay me! Yeah. So it was so much fun. The crazy ladies. So today I'm going to do one of the cards using the Sunshine Vibes bundle. That's what we're going to focus on this week. And then after I do the cards, I will show you some of the make and takes. Not the make and takes, the pillow gifts that everybody received at the crop. So I'm going to get started. Yeah, it was a busy day. It was a fun day. And then, excuse me, then yesterday, Amanda and I went shopping. And I must say, everything is it's out of sorts. I have no idea where any of my stuff is because we just backed it up and put it away. We only brought in the food and stuff, like the leftover food. And that was it. Okay, so this is the Sunshine Vibes stamp set. Very basic. Sun and some beautiful sentiments. I love the font on that. And then we have the dies, which are also fun. And we're going to be using a little both today. And we also have the Damask design embossing folder, which seems to be one of my favorites. Okay, so let's get started. So in what I'm going to, in my little kit, I have my card base. See, I don't even have a bone folder down here because I took them all with me. And why would I take them all with me, you say? I have no idea. I just packed everything up and away we went. Okay, so we have a card base. We have a piece of basic white cardstock that's going to sit on top. And then with that, we are going to emboss that. We have a bunch of pieces that we're going to cut out. So this is sky cover. We have some Secret Sea. I can't think right now. Some we have some basic white Secret Sea Cloud Cover, Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink, and Daffodil Delight. And this is where our sentiment's going to go on. And then once we cut everything out, it's going to be placed onto here. So before we get started, I'm going to just take my dies and I'm going to put them on my magnetic sheet. Now my magnetic sheet, because these actually match a stamp set, this will be placed inside the stamp set for easy access to myself. Oh, tell you, the old knees weren't too great today or yesterday. But I think I walked like 8 kilometers or 8 miles. I can't remember what my watch said. But I did put some mileage on. Yay. Got some hearts. But it was a fun day. I must say, I have the best crew. I have Madeline. She helped with that. She did a card class for me. And then I had Madeline, and then we had Giselle and Sarah. They work wonders in the kitchen and make sure everything flows. Now, I get these magnetic sheets at the dollar store, and when I take them off the actual sheet, I take this, and I'm going to put it into here. That way I'll know how many. So And I have it so the dies are right here, so I can actually see how many dies are in the package. And then after I'm done, this will sit like this in the stamp set. Okay, so let's take this piece here, and we're going to emboss it. Yeah, so it's been one heck of a weekend. It was so much fun. Yeah, and Mandy and I went shopping yesterday, and normally we go out to Alberta. That's where she's from. And yeah, we go out to Alberta and we go shopping there. But today I got to show her our shopping facilities. So we went to the Outlet Mall, and then we went to Polo Park. We went to Old Navy. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, and plus it was her birthday, so I took her shopping. She picked up a few things. And then she took me to Lululemon. I've never been inside the store, but yeah, and I ended up buying my first Lululemon pants. How fun! Yeah, it was. This is driving me crazy because it's not crisp. Let's see what I got here. There we go. Found the old grungy one. So I'm just going to burnish that really well. Now this piece here is going to go on to here, like that. I think I'm going to glue this down because then this piece here I'll dimension it if I can find dimensionals. Like I says, everything is either upstairs, not unpacked, just sitting in the living room because everybody's too tired. Plus I have to put everything all back, and I have card club this week. So if you live in the Winnipeg area and you'd like to come on over and do card club with me, I do have one kit left over. The cost is $20. Excuse me. The cost is $20. Plus, you'll get designer series paper, some embellishments. We're making 3 cards, and a 3D project. Try and always do a 3D project with everyone. So, okay, so now we're going to do some die cutting. So I'm going to take this one out, and we're going to put this onto here. These guys are going to go onto the, yeah. So in regards to, in regards to Card Club, it is $20. You can come this Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. You are more than welcome to come at 1. Or if you're working and that doesn't suit you, you're more than welcome to come at 6:30. But I do need notice ahead of time so I don't go and plan something else. Okay, so now I'm just going to bring in I'm going to put everything onto my die cut, my platforms before we get started. And I think I'm going to have to put some tape on these guys because I don't want them moving around too much. Yeah, so there's a couple games being played. Oh my gosh. We played this game, I was going to say, like Simon Says, with musical chairs, but the chairs were actually cups. And what happened is Mandy would say, touch your head, touch your toes, touch your feet, or whatever, right? And then she said, grab a cup, or cup. And so everybody would have to grab a cup. Oh my goodness. That was hilarious, seeing those ladies grab the cup. Because if you didn't get a cup, you had to go sit down. So, yeah, that was a new game. I think we're going to bring that forward. Something similar to that. It was fun. And what we did is we did table against table. So they were challenged after each other. Yeah, and then what we did at the end is that we brought all the winners back, and the last person standing on that was, I guess, the champion. But it was a fun. I like to do little games. Not a huge game where it takes like 25 minutes to play. And no, we're not doing that. It's just quick games, just to get people up and I guess also to meet other people. Because I personally, I'm the same way. I'd rather just, you know, I don't even think, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they were up playing the game and then they went and sat down, but it was fun. Some people liked the game, some people didn't, but that's okay. They just sat down earlier, that's all, right? I'm just going to, I think majority of the people enjoyed the games. And then we had, I always do try to do a little treasure hunt. What that means is that we hide a couple things in the building, and whoever brings it to me wins a prize. What else? Oh, then we do with the pillow gifts too. Is I'll put something in the pillow gifts, and that. Oops. Okay. And then whoever has, so we'll say. I think the last gift had an extra luggage tag in it, and in the luggage tag it had a certificate for the next crop. So you get X number of dollars off, 50% off the next crop. So there was 2 of those. And they were both won. They're both claimed last night. Yeah, I so enjoy playing or putting on the crops. But I guess they're actually retreats or whatever you like to call them. We also, I did have a name for it. We were going to do Winter Wonderland for the next one. But somebody had mentioned that it's a Grey Cup weekend. And this was not even planned. It was Grey Cup week leading up to the crop because the Grey Cup is on a Sunday. So I thought, oh, let's run with that. So we're changing the name. It was Santa's Workshop, so it's been changed to a tailgate party. Leading up, like it says, leading up to the Grey Cup. And it just so happens that the Grey Cup is here in Winnipeg, so we'll be totally hyped up on everything. So that's the theme we're going with. Yeah, so not saying all the gifts are going to be it's not, the gifts aren't going to be well, maybe we'll see, we'll make it work. What else? I think that's about it. After I do this, I do have a couple samples of the pillow gifts I'll show you. But to me, the pillow gifts are the best thing about the crop. For me, because I have to figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to wrap them up, all that sort of stuff. And that's what the crew does when they come over. Maddie, Giselle, and Sarah usually come over and help wrap up the pillow gifts. Gail, she lives in Ontario, and she helps out with the make and takes. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to take this. Oops, where's my, poke out all the holes. Yeah, so plus the girls that were there, they received a QR code, and they were able to pre-register for the next one with a non-refundable deposit. And we're so that's basically guarantees them a spot, so they don't have to, they have a week before I open up the registration, and they can register. I'm just putting this in so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah. So Mandy leaves tonight. Oh, so much fun having her here. And I got a lot of responses back. I do surveys too. I always put a survey in there because a lot of people have different ideas. And some of them are really good. So I ask for, oh, this is going to be, oh my goodness, I don't have my, I do ask for ideas, different ideas, and if they're good ideas, we will implement them. And I sell auction gifts too. I noticed too that nothing got posted on my on this page. So I will, it's all on my VIP group. And the reason being is that Amanda does not have access. And she took most of the pictures. She was doing most of the posting. She doesn't have access to my my Facebook page. We tried it, and it totally messed her up. So we'll try and get that done. I'll try and get that done today. I'm going to bring this up quite a bit because we're going to put a sentiment on here. We're going to have the sentiment running on the bottom. So this is going to be the piece for the sentiment, and that will run down here. So I'm just going to push this up just a bit more. So letting you know too that all the instructions and the products will be listed on my YouTube channel sometime this week. Now that everything's calmed down a bit. So I'm focused here. I'm just going to I mean, what I'm doing, because I don't have all my, I don't have my little, oh, no, I don't have my, my little glue gun. So I'm just using the tip of my, picker tool and just picking up a little bit of glue and just dotting it. Because I find if I use this, see what happens? Just gets a great big huge clump, so we'll just use that clump and just use it to yeah, because it was beach themed. When everybody arrives, everybody gets a welcome drink and a welcome package, and welcome drink, welcome package, and a everybody got a lei. So everybody was got a lei. Amanda, you end up aside. Make sure you get laid. So that was when they walked in. And we have some pictures of people, like, you know how you get off the plane in Hawaii, or at least it was when I went to Hawaii, got off the aircraft. They met you with a lei. So. And then we're just going to just do, this is getting, my fingers are getting sticky already. Even, oh no, so even took my tweezers, but I didn't, so I'm just going to just grab that. So it's on the table, so we'll just, that's one thing about these glass tables that, are these glass mats. They're easy to clean. You can color on them, you can put markers on them. And they will stay until you wipe them off. And they are available, so if you're interested in purchasing one, just let me know and I will send you the code for that. And just remember too, I think they're $82. So if you do purchase one, you will receive, oh dear, see I got glue in my hands. You'll receive a 10% Stampin' Rewards. So you'll receive $8, so you can purchase on your next purchase. So I got absolutely no crafting done on Saturday. I was just looking after everyone, chatting with everybody. It was fun. And then we are going to take this heart. I'm going to use glue on this. I'm going to put a little heart right here, like that. Isn't that cute? So now we're going to do the sentiment. So with the sentiment, I'm going to use a Versamark, and we're going to heat emboss it, and we're going to go Hello Darling, and just stamp it onto there. I hope I have blocks. I do. Good morning, Joanne. Joanne was at the crop, and yeah, it was fun. I love doing it. I love doing them. I gotta flip it over this way. And we do make and takes too. I gave everybody a little box, filled it up with, oh, look at that. Filled it up with all the stuff you need for make and takes. Yeah, there was no stamping involved in the make and takes because I used one of the kits that has all the sentiments in it. I can't think what it's called. Yeah, I don't think I have any handy. Yeah, no. And then we did, on the Friday night, we did the rest of the estate sale. And we also do a fundraiser, and this year was for the wildfire relief through the Red Cross, because whatever we donate, both the province and provincial government will match it. So we raised $250. So that's like $750 going to the relief fund. I just feel so bad. Those people have to evacuate their homes. Okay, so now we're going to heat emboss, and I don't have my heat embosser because I don't know where it's at. Oh my goodness sakes. So I'm just going to leave this. Because you can see it's a little bit darker. It should be white, but oh. It's upstairs. I don't have another one. I don't have. Oh, hold on. I might. Oh, I do. I have one of the old. Oh, this is the new one. Okay. I'm going to heat emboss it. Thank goodness I have two of everything. So with my card club too, if you're interested in coming, it's $20. Because I know a lot of people already have everything. So it's $20. We make the cards. Or if you do a $40 purchase, then obviously the cards are free. And where is my little brush? There we go. I'm just going to take that off. There's some right here too. There we go. Now let's just make sure we put the lid back on because we don't want it flying everywhere. Okay, I'm just going to turn this on. So let it get nice and hot, and then I'll bring it in and then do the heat. Oh, there, it's nice and hot. Okay, I'm just going to hold, I like to hold it in one spot. And then when it starts to turn, It's nice and shiny, all done. And there, look how that pops, right? Okay, I'll flip this over. And let's grab a pair of scissors. And we'll just use some leftover leftover dimensionals. Oh my goodness, yesterday I had an assignment due yesterday and I was halfway through it, and so I was up like at 5:30 yesterday morning, putting it together, finishing it up and getting it submitted. It's just I would have loved to slept in yesterday. I was hoping to, but no, then I woke up. Oh my gosh, gotta get this done. Okay, so then we'll just add this into the center, as center as we can. There we go. We are going to add dimensions, of course, to the back side of the that. And I'm thinking we're going to need some ribbon. One, two, three. Scissors. Glue dots. I do. There's one right there. And we will add that right there like that. You gotta have a bow, right? And you gotta have some bling. So let's bring in these gorgeous muted palette dots, and we'll grab and then we'll take this one and put it here, and there we have it. Card number 1 in this week's card class, online card class, which is Sunshine Vibe. So if you need the bundle, I would love to help you out. I'm thinking it's part of a suite too, so you might be able to get it. Yeah, so it is part of a suite, so you could purchase it with the BOGO. I'll confirm that, but I'm sure it's part of a suite because it has the stamp set, the dies, the paper, the embellishments with it. I'll confirm that, but you can, if it is, that means you can buy 2 suites and get 50% off the lowest ticketed one. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If not, I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Oh, guess what? No, I can't. We can't go, can we? I sort of promised you guys a peek at some of the pillow gifts. Okay, so let's just see. I can't open because this belongs to somebody else. So when everybody arrived, they received a welcome gift, and the welcome gift has sunglasses, a pen, hand sanitizer, a survey, their bingo tickets. What else? And in one of the packages, I put a little white pearl. And if you had the white pearl, you received a gift. I just wrapped up a bunch of mostly embellishments, some designer series paper, some a puzzle, like just fun stuff, little bags of candy. And they pick, everything's wrapped up so nobody can see that, and they just grab whatever they want. And they had their bingo cards in there too. So that's what they got. And they had a drink. We gave them a drink. It was watermelon and dragon flower fruit. And it came in a little tiny glass like this, and then had an umbrella, a straw with an umbrella on it. So that was the first thing that they received. I can't remember which order I did it in. And they also had a survival kit. The survival kit was placed at their table also, at their spot. And it has just like mints, berry bursts, a Tootsie Roll, a peppermint, a Snickers, some gum, and a chocolate kiss. And so that was waiting for them also. When they came in the next morning. And then we also had, there's stuff in here too. So maybe So, they also received a little bag. And in the bag, I'm just going to take all this out. And they had a bag because it was beach theme. So they got a luggage tag with a little bag and some sort of sea life. There was also a nail file. It says a little file, a splash of color nail polish that dreams never smother. Summer's here, a golden glow, fingertips sparkle, let it show. So they got a nail file, and then they got to pick out a little nail polish. They also got their name tag. So I did a glass with their name on it, and that was waiting for them when they first walked in. Their name. We had the seating chart with numbers on it, and then they had their name tag at the seating chart, and they just took their seating chart and because everybody got laid, usually you have a cigarette after you get laid, so everybody got a package of candy sticks. And there's a lot of chatter about the candy sticks, and I did find those on Amazon, so we'll just put that away. Let's see what else we got. This also, and inside that it had eye patches to help with underneath your eyes. When at the beach, you get too much sun. And then in this one here, just open this up. And then this one here, there was a little. I like to give everybody. One thing I'm consistent on at the crop is everybody gets a little charm like this, some sort of charm, whatever it might be. So they also got a little charm for their, and it says, "Find joy in the journey," and they can put it on their coats or whatever. Some people have pencil cases, and they just add it to that. But it's just, this is something I have, every crop I have something like that. So let's put that back together. What else do we get? Oh yes, and then we have, of course you go to the beach, you need a cocktail, so they got a champagne glass with a drink mix in it that they could add whatever. And so what else do we get? Oh, and they also got pail and shovel, and of course the pail is full of treats. So there's some gum. Oh, there's a jelly goldfish in there. There's a wafer bar, and then some hard candy. Yeah, those jellyfish things are really cute. This was their makeup, or their make and takes. So everything's wrapped up in there. They got the tutorial. They got a package of a sample of designer series paper so they can use it later on. And they also received 3 sheets, half a sheet of the sentiments, and everything was all wrapped up. What else did we get? This is my favorite one. This is Something, just so you don't have to reach. And then I'm not going to open this up, but I'll show you what they are. Actually, they're a little bit heavier than what this is. And you just open it up, and you know, you're crafting away. You drop your die. You don't want to bend down to pick it up, so you pull out your crafty tool and run it down the ground and pick your tool up. So that was another big hit. I have a couple. My husband bought me this one. He says, "Oh, you're gonna need this." And I says, "No, what the hell am I gonna use that for?" He says, "Well, for picking up your dies." And mine has a little flashlight on it. So if I'm going through the trash bin, this is perfect for the trash bin. Going through the trash bin, pick up your dies. I picked up my die because I dropped it in there, and the die there's a paper from the trash bin and the die on the other side, and picked up. So this is a must for all crafters in your must-have kits. It's wonderful, and you hide it from your husband. Just drop it in your craft bag. So this is the last gift everybody received, and in it they got a coaster, a jar of hand scrub, which is another traditional thing I do every crop too. Everybody gets hand scrub, and there was a candle in this one, and in two of them I put extra. Two of them had luggage tags in it, and in the luggage tags said that congratulations, you just received 50% off your next registration for the next crop. So, and that was all claimed yesterday. Yeah, so that was pretty exciting. So those are the pillow gifts, and like I said, there's stuff given out throughout the day. Yeah, it was fun to do for everyone. It keeps me busy because my mind's always going. And the next one is, because it is to do with the Grey Cup. It's going to be called the Tailgate Party. So if you plan on coming, make sure. And we always do who wore it best. Everybody votes. It's not, I don't pick anybody. Everybody picks their own gifts and all that sort of stuff. And everybody votes for the best dress. And Jan won her best dress. She wore, I think, a 1920 swimsuit. Oh, it was so darn cute. Yeah, and she had the hat and everything. She wore it well. Let's just put it that way. Like, a lot of people dressed up. A lot of people came in their bathing suits, like their longer bathing suit, the longer tops and the shorts. Some people really outdid themselves. Us as staff, actually, we had white t-shirts on, and we had a red cross on the front, and on the back had lifeguard. When I went to hand out the pillow gifts, I had flippers on. I had one of those things that wrap around. I'll try and get the things posted onto the group. And yeah, I'm just gonna stop this. Yeah, I'll try and get stuff posted onto the page so everybody can see what it was. It's a lot of fun. Like, it's a lot of fun. So if you're interested, the next one is November 14th and 15th. Registration does open early for the girls that pre-registered. The second week of September, and then the third week of September, I'm thinking I'll open it up to everybody else. So if you're interested, just let me know. You need to be part of my VIP group. So if you live in Canada, you're interested in coming, we will get you signed up. So thanks for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. And we shall see you tomorrow for card number 2. See ya. Bye.